Happy Wednesday, YouTube family, YouTube friends. I am back with 7 work from home job leads, and the company LabCorp is hiring right now, and you can make up to $77 an hour. Also, in this video, I'm giving you part and full-time work from home job leads as well as no interview is needed. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. You know that I get excited every time because there is room at the table for everyone to partake. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into the first job. I just want you to mark your calendar for this coming Sunday, November 3rd at 3 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be going YouTube Live, and I'm going to be showing you how to optimize your resume the way I did in order for it to pass the applicant tracking system. So come and join me. Invite 3 or 4 or 5 friends or people you know that could benefit from this. Bring your snacks, your coffee, your tea, whatever the case may be, and I'm going to walk you through it. Again, mark your calendar this Sunday, November 3rd, 2024, 3 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I know that the time is supposed to change. It's supposed to go backwards. But again, I look forward to chatting with you real soon. Now, we're talking about LabCorp, y'all. LabCorp is hiring. They have a lot of positions, and I'm going to be discussing about 5 or 6 jobs at this company that you can go ahead and apply now. And we're talking about they're hiring for pre-authorization specialists to work remotely. This is a full-time position. And when we scroll down all the way to the bottom, you're going to be making anywhere between $16 to $20 an hour. The schedule is Mondays through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Pacific Standard Time. They're flexible within all U.S. time zones. And it's open through October 31st, 2024. You still have time to apply for this position. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper and seeing what you're going to be doing every single day, is you're going to be well versed in pre-authorization process and policy to respond clearly to high volume billing tasks and inquiries. You can collaborate with your team and develop best practice to ensure that they're providing the best service and experience to all customers. And then also you can participate in project that extends beyond your day to stretch you to think outside the box. This job only requires a high school diploma or equivalent, 2 years of the following prior work experience with insurance claims, pre-authorization, and medical benefits. All they want you to have is a private, quick place to work remotely and basic experience with Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, Outlook. Remember, go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn it for free. And if this is something that you want to do, all you need to do is scroll down and hit this apply now button. This is job number 1. Job number 2, again, we're talking about LabCorp. LabCorp. They're hiring for risk management consultant to work from home. This is a full-time position. And yes, you're able to work remotely. And when we scroll down, the first thing that you want to know is how much you're going to get paid. And the salary is between 50K to 60K a year. And that is around $24 to $28 an hour. Again, even though it says the application window is September 27, 2024, it's still current. I reached out to hiring manager, and the hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that they would like for you to work. Now, we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to be doing. This exciting opportunity to become a member of LabCorp's legal team performs a variety of administrative function related to workers' compensation, automobile, and general liability claims. And then you're going to communicate with risk management and legal department personnel, LabCorp supervisor, manager, HR staff, and fleet departments, insurance carriers, third-party administrators, and brokers as required. So that is basically what you're going to be doing. Now, they want you to have a high school diploma with 3 years of associate experience required. Bachelor degree is preferred, meaning if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. Insurance claim and legal experience, highly preferred. You'll be answering telephones, maintain logs, records, organization skills, proficient with numbers, research information, time management, train employees, use computerized database, written and verbal communications. And also, again, strong knowledge and experience with Microsoft Office application, including Outlook, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn it for free. And if this is something that you want to do, all you need to do is click right here where it says apply now. This is job number 2. Job number 3, I keep telling y'all, LabCorp has a whole bunch of jobs that are available. They're hiring for accounts receivable specialists. This is full-time. And yes, you're able to work from home. When we scroll down to look to see how much the salary is going to be, the salary is between $15 to $16 an hour. It is still current, even though it says September 29, 2024. The job is still available, and they want you to work 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to be doing here is you're going to process post AR from all assigned pairs within the expected turnaround time, includes using micros and other computer-based tools in multiple systems. You're going to also communicate with leaderships and partner teams to ensure accurate and timely processes of remittance. The requirement is just only a high school diploma or equivalent is required. You must meet weekly and monthly production goals after training. So they will train you. You're going to go through some training and then must meet weekly and monthly production goals after training and strong communication skills necessary. And then you need to have a high speed internet in order to work from home. And if this is something that you want to do, make sure you scroll down and you hit that apply now button. This is opportunity number 3. Now we're still talking about LabCorp. Here's another job. They're hiring for senior research software engineer. This is a remote position. When we scroll down, I'm looking to see how much they're going to pay me. Everybody will know how much they're going to get paid. So we're going to scroll all the way down here and see if they have a salary. The salary is between 100K all the way up to 161,175 a year, and that's between $48.77 an hour, $48 an hour, all the way up to $77 an hour. Okay. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, and that's including also bonuses, they will give you bonus too as well. So when we go up a little bit further, just to see, what we're supposed to be doing on this particular job here. This role requires the ability to independently own servers from designs, implementation, testing to deployment and monitoring. This individual contributor role has the scope of multiple products or features within the team. If I go down a little bit further, you're going to write structured test, readable and maintainable code. And then also, it requires a bachelor's degree in engineering, computer science, or IT, or related field, 5+ years of progressive development experience. And if this is something that you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply immediately. Even though it says a frequent travel for meetings, discuss that in your interviews and just to double check. And it is a remote position. And go ahead and apply today before this job is no longer available by clicking here where it says apply now. This is job number 4. Now we're down to job number 5. Again, it is with LabCorp too as well, but they're seeking portal designs and creativity specialists. It is remote, even though it says no. I had reached out to hiring manager and they say yes, this is a remote position here. And when I scroll down, they do not list a salary. So I take upon myself to research. And according to Glassdoor, I came up with $89,418 per year. That is around $42 an hour. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to conduct user research to understand the needs and preference of different user, create journal maps to inform design decisions. And then also, you can also ensure the portal is responsive and accessible across various devices. And then when you go down a little bit further, you're going to be creating visual appealing graphics and icons to enhance the overall user interface. And then when you go down a little bit further, the qualification is a bachelor's degree in graphic designs, interaction designs, human-computer interaction, or related field. Proven experience in design user interface for web application, preferable employee portals. And then when you go down, they're talking about 5 to 7 years required, 2 to 3 years relevant in HR. And if this is something you want to do, click right here where it says apply now. This is job number 5. Now we're down to no talking or no interview work from home job lead that I would like to share with you. And it is with a company that handles focus groups. It's Clarity Consulting. And you can do focus. They have different focus opportunities as well. That I would like to discuss with you. But before I go over that, I want to talk about this part-time job. It's with Clarity Consulting. It's a system project manager, 100% virtual. This is a staffing service, okay? This is a staffing service. We're going to go in and talk about focus group. That's a no interview job, but Clarity Consulting is a staffing service. Even though it says Irving, Texas, regardless of what state that you're being in or live in, they will consider helping you get a opportunity. But again, they're seeking this opportunity here, and it's, they're looking to hire somebody as soon as possible, and it's for 8 months. They want you to work 9 to 10 hours per week, and it is virtual. When we scroll down, the salary is between $30 to $35 per hour. And basically, what they want you to do is you're going to prepare and distribute progress reports. You're going to perform essential administrative tasks such as preparing invoice and taking minutes. I'm going to pull it up a little bit so you can see. And then you're going to coordinate and facilitate effective project communication. The core components is maintain organized, up-to-date project records and documentations, as well as assist the project manager in driving project progress to meet key milestones and deliverables. Again, they're looking for someone to start ASAP, soon as possible. And if this is something that you want to do, that it's great paid, $30 to $35 per hour. You make sure that you go ahead and apply immediately by clicking here where it says apply online. Again, this is a part-time job. Now, when I'm talking about focus groups and everything, this is what I'm going to be talking about is there's different companies that are hiring for focus group like user interviews. I participate in focus groups like when they was doing model homes where I went in and I tour a whole bunch of model homes and they paid me $200 on a gift card. And I spent like 3 hours, but again, you're chosen. There are certain courses that they ask you to see if you qualify to do this opportunity for them. But this is a great side hustle, side gig. There's many focus groups out there like User Interview, focusgroup.com, Responsive Survey Junkie, and Recruit and Fill. But you could also Google different things where I asked what are the best paid focus groups, and that's when they gave me user interviews. You can make anywhere between $10 to $200 just doing focus groups. A lot of people are not aware of it. Again, user interviews is a great opportunity where you can participate in research and different things like that. Now, when you dive in a little bit deeper, a lot of people don't understand what user interviews are. Basically, it research method used to gather information and insight from user or potential users of a product, service, or system. During this one-on-one conversation, researchers ask questions to understand your attitude, beliefs, desires, and experience on it. And again, how much you can make anywhere between $50 to $150 an hour, all the way up to $200 an hour. And they have different focus groups. Like again, the one that I participated was model homes, going in, touring a couple model homes, giving them ideas on how they can improve. And as soon as I did that, I received a $200 gift card. So this is something that you can pick up as a side hustle, side gig opportunity to make a little extra cash. If you do it every single day, it can add up. But again, no interview is required. All you're doing is they're asking you a whole bunch of questions online. And if you qualify for it, they're like, okay, you're a good fit for it. And then you can go virtually, or sometimes you can go in person. Like I went a couple times in person to do this, and you're meeting with other people, that are actually doing it too. And they feed you and you have snacks. And this is a great side hustle, side gig opportunity to do this. And if this is something you want to do, you can sign up for free. Okay. So this is opportunity number 7. Again, this is a focus group. Now, you know that I talk about a lot of people are struggling to pay their bills. They want to work from home, but they cannot afford a laptop. Here are some organizations that will give you either a free laptop or low-cost laptop, and also help you out with your bills and give you food. And this is only United States. United Way 201 provides free and confidential assistance to connect individuals with local resource for help with utilities, housing, food, and other essential needs. You're going to go to their website, 201.org. Government assistance programs, they help with financial aid for those struggling with bills, including assistance for housing, utility, food, and healthcare. Go to benefits.gov. Maybe you may say, I just need a free laptop or low-cost laptop. PCS for People provide low-income individuals and families with refurbished computers, internet, and digital literacy support. You're going to go to PCS for People. Also, the Own It Foundation offer free computers and internet access to low-income families with kids in grade K to 12, students in the U.S., the Own It Foundation. So all you need to do is when you scroll down here, you just visit the website to understand the eligibility criteria For receiving a free or low cost laptop, follow the application process as outlined by each organization. This may include in providing proof of income or need. Always explore local resource and community organizations as they may have specific programs for providing technology to those who are in need. So make sure you go check it out. Also, maybe you may need free training to make you more valuable, to stand out from the crowd. There's different courses out here that you can take. Courses offer a free courses from top universities and companies on various topics, including business, computer science, and more. While many courses are free to audit, you may need to pay for a certificate. Again, there's so many courses, y'all. Take advantage of this in order to up your skills, make you more valuable. I talk about designs. Digital products is hot in demand. Canva design schools offer free tutorials in graphic designs, branding, and using Canva designs tools. Take advantage of it. There is so many organizations out here that are willing to help you and take you to the next level. Maybe you may need help with your internet. In order to work from home, you have to have a high-speed internet. And here are some organizations out here that were willing to help you. We're not going to go over the first one because they no longer have funding as of June of 2024, but we can move on to number two, which is called Everyone On, partners with internet providers to offer low-cost internet service and affordable device to low-income households. They also provide digital literacy training. They offer plans starting as low as $10 a month through partnerships with providers like Comcast, Spectrums, and others. There is a whole bunch of organizations out here that are willing to help you and help, make it affordable for your internet. I mean, $5 or $10 a month, you cannot beat that. So make sure you go and look at this and do your research and go out there and reach out to them and explain what you're going through. Okay. Now, you know that I talk about all the time is to stop paying people to do your resume for you. Stop buying resume templates. You can get it all for free. And I always want to remind you that on November 3rd, 2024, that's on a Sunday, this coming Sunday at 3 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to go YouTube Live and I'm going to walk you through how to optimize your resume the way that I learned how to do it. So bring your coffee, your tea, your snacks, and invite at least 3 or 4 people or people that you know that could benefit from this. Again, November 3rd, this Sunday at 3 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I look forward in chatting with you real soon. So we're going to dive in. Earn Better is 100% free. All you have to do is sign up, build your profile. And once you build your profile, the great thing about it is you're able to find jobs on this platform. And all I tell you is to do your own research for a peace of mind. Like I always say, there are some job scammers out there that's posting fake jobs on every platform, but you have to know which one is real and which one is not fake. And all you need to do is reach out on all jobs that before I make a video of, I reach out to the company, speak to the HR recruiter, sometimes the CEO of the company, just to make sure that these jobs are legitimate. So all you have to do is apply. But if you come in and you search for jobs on your behalf, you always want to make sure that you apply on the company website. I don't like this quick apply application part of it. I do not like that. I like to click on something where it takes me straight to the company website. Some people may think other. And if they're asking for money up front, that is a red flag to just run. It is a scam. Once you apply for jobs, you're able to track jobs on all the jobs that you apply on this platform. So you can know when to do a follow up. And then also you can do interview prep. Okay. So that's the great thing about it. Once you apply for jobs, AI build a interview cheat sheet, with the questions that they think that the hiring manager or recruiter will ask you if you were going to go, for an interview. So if I look at the first one, like quick med claims, and I hit interview cheat sheet, AI has generated a cheat sheet for me to go ahead and study so I can know what kind of questions to ask so I can be prepared when I go into an interview. Again, it depends on the speed of your internet. Some days it can be fast and some days it can be slow, but you got to be patient. Go grab you some water. Give me some water while I'm waiting for it to pull up. It's still generating your interview cheat sheet. So you have to be patient with it. Here it is right here. These are some of the questions that they're saying that they will ask you at this company. What interests you about this job is giving you the answers. What kind of environment do you thrive in? And then when you go down a little bit further, It talks about general best practice for interviews. It's giving you some tips and tricks like turn your phone and other device on silent or do not disturb, make eye contact and smile. And they're also giving you example questions you can ask your interviewer, because a lot of people go to interviews and they don't ask questions. And that could be one reason why they don't not getting a job. You can ask all of them or some of them, like how long have you been with the company? What are the next steps in the interview process? And you're also able to download it and have it right beside you. Okay. Now we're going to go into resumes. You can have a resume, you can upload a pre-existing resume, or you can do a resume from scratch. I've been showing you how to do a resume from scratch. When I go YouTube Live, I'm going to show you both ways of how to do it from scratch, as well as if you have a pre-existing resume. But I'm going to show you how to do it from scratch. You always want to save your resume as a PDF file because it is more readable. But I'm going to hit I don't have a resume. And all you need to do is go in one of the jobs that I discussed and see which job that you're interested in. And I copy and paste this title word for word, and I go back into Earn Better. Or like I always say, you can always type it in if you desire, but to me, it's very easy for me to just copy and paste and hit save and continue. This is the resume template. That's why I say, why are you paying somebody? You can literally do it yourself. All you need to do is go to designs. They're giving you 4: classic, bold, clean, and moderate. I say stick with the classic and the clean because it is more readable. This bold and the moderate, I think it's going to throw off the applicant tracker system. So all you need to do is go into text, and all you need to do is put your first name, your last name, your email address, and then you want to put your phone number here. Whatever phone number you have, you want to put your phone number, and then the city, and then the state. And then if you have a LinkedIn profile, you can put it there. You can choose a summary or you can switch to objective. I'm going to do a objective, and then I'm going to say seeking a, and then I'm going to copy and paste that title. And then I'm going to have AI to rewrite the objective for me so it can sound more professional. This is the original. Here's suggestion 1. Here's suggestion 2. Here's suggestion 3. You choose what works for you. And then I'm going to hit apply edits. I can go in here and take the objective out. At this time, it automatically saves it for me, but I can go in here and change it and tweak it the way that I want it to be, where it can sound more natural, like it's coming from me. Now you can add your work experience. You click add work experience. Whatever job that you did, that's what you want to put your information here. And I'm going to put SIG track, and I put the date I started and the end date. I don't have a resume in front of me, so I'm going to go back into LabCorp and pretend like this is my resume and this is what I actually did on the job here. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste this here and put it back in Earn Better so you can see how it's going to do. Okay, so this is what I'm pretending like I actually did at SIGTrack as a data entry. If I had another job, I'm going to do add work experience and keep adding jobs on here. Education is the next one. You can add your education. If you have only a high school diploma, you put it there. If you have a bachelor's degree, you put it there. Some will put a bachelor's of applied science and computer science at Texas Tech University, and put down that I graduated in May of 2022. And then if I have any certifications, I can put my certifications here. And then skills, basically what it did was looked at the job title and recommend these skills so I can put them all in my resume to kind of help increase my chances of it passing the applicant tracker system. And you see it automatically saving it for me. Okay, so at this time, I can hit share resume, or I can hit finish. I'm gonna hit finish. And when I hit finish, it's giving me some suggestions of other jobs that I can apply for, because since I applied for the pre-authorization or prior authorization, it's giving me other jobs that I can apply for. At this time, I don't want to apply. I just want to go back into my resume. You see, it took me under 7 minutes to do. It created my objective, my work experience, education, certification, and skills. Now, if I look at this resume and say, hey, I'm missing something, I need to go in here and add some things. All you need to do is go into text, and whatever you are, needing, you can delete this job rec. You can go in here and tweak it and change it and word it the way you want it to be. That's all you have to do. Now, when we go into cover letters, a lot of application require that you do cover letters. Sometimes it could be optional, but when it says optional, remember, you want to do things that your competitors are not doing. Is do that, go that extra mile. So say, for example, if I go back into the same job and I want to do a cover letter, I'm copying and pasting this job title, and I'm going to put this information here, and then I'm going to hit save and continue. It asking me, do I have a job description for this role, which I do. So all I need to do is put the title Lab Corp, and then again, I go back into here and copy paste everything. Like basically, I would start right here all the way down to, I can put down the preferred qualification if I wanted to, or I can say other all the way to here. Okay. So I can make sure that I'm getting every keyword, and I can copy and paste and hit save and continue. So once I hit save continue, it's asking which resume that I want my cover letter to go with. So of course, I want to go with my pre-authorization specialist position. So I click on that and I hit finalize my cover letter. It's finalizing my cover letter. It's getting it ready. It's doing all of that for me where I really don't even have to think. All I'm doing is copying, pasting, and the AI system is doing it for me. Sometimes it could be really quickly and sometimes it takes time. So maybe you need to just go get you some water, some tea, and it come back at it. See, it pulled up. This is the cover letter that I can attach with my resume. Right now, it's a standard tone, but you can do a professional, confident, playful, informative, inspirational, and hit regenerate cover letter. You can go in here and tweak it, change it, and put it in your own words to make it sound like it's coming from you. You can download it. You can share the cover letter. You can hit finish. You can copy text. You can hit finish. Once I hit finish, again, it's suggesting more jobs for me to get out here and apply. It's telling me, hey, you need to apply for this job to increase your chances of getting a job. So I show you how to do a cover letter. Now I'm going to show you how to do a thank you letter. Every time when you apply for a job, you want to do a follow-up. I'm going to show you how to do a follow-up first. You want to go in whatever job that you apply for. Say, for example, LabCorp. I can go in here and hit follow up email. Right after you apply for a job, you want to follow up at least a week or two to let people know that you're still interested in a job. You see how I put the job title, the company name. All I need to do is find out who's the hiring manager or recruiter and put that information in here and then hit save and continue. And it says, tell us about this role. Why do I want to, what I want to say on this follow up. The position line with my career goals, my skills and knowledge are very relevant. You choose which one. I'm going to choose the first one and hit save and continue. Right now, it's analyzing the job requirements, customizing the email, finalizing the perfect email for me to have a thank you email. So that is something that you want to do, or follow up. Sorry about that. So this is a follow up email that you can send, but you want to tweak it and make it your own. That's what you want to do. You want to make sure it sound like it's coming from you. So you can open your email and you hit finish, or you can copy text. It's up to you. I'm gonna hit finish. The next step is thank you email. After you have a interview, you should immediately send a thank you email to hiring manager, recruiter, whoever interview you. And then you see how I put the job title, the company name. All I need is the person's full name and their email address, and hit save and continue. And they're asking you, tell us about the interview, learning about the company mission. What is your favorite part? Learning how the team works together. You choose which one you want to do, hit save and continue. Again, it's analyzing the job rec, finalizing the perfect email, and it's doing all of this for free, 100% free. You do not have to pay anything. And here is your thank you email. Again, you can reword it, tweak it the way you want it to be, and then you can open your email, hit finish, copy text. I'm going to hit finish, and that's all I need to do. Okay. Now, when I go into documents here, I just want to bring to your attention, you're only titled to do 15 resumes. Once you do 15 resumes, don't get in panic mode. I know a lot of people are going to get in panic mode. What I'm going to do, all you need to do is go into these three, just choose the resume that you're not using, click on the three dots, hit delete, and hit confirm. And that's all you need to do. Let me show you to you one more time. Hit the three dots, hit delete, and hit confirm. And you can come and you can make as many resumes as you can. This is 100% free, so take advantage of this today. So I showed you how to do a resume from scratch. I show you how to do a thank you email, a follow-up email, a cover letter, show you how to do interview prep. Speaking of interview prep, one thing that I left out is that you can role play on here too as well. If you hit start practicing, on the other end, there is a pre-recorder that's asking you 3 interview questions at your own pace, tailored to your profile and job, and it would grade your response, provide feedback instantly, and that is how you keep improving. It only takes 5 minutes to practice for your next interview, so take advantage of it. Again, this is free to you, no charge at all, okay? Now, if this video has been helpful thus far, you know what I want you to do is hit that like button as well as leave a comment. I'm a type of YouTuber, type of person, I will respond to your comment. Also subscribe to the channel because I'm trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of the ride, subscribe to the channel. Also, I'm trying to remind you again, join me on this coming Sunday, November the 3rd, 2024 at 3:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. I believe the time is supposed to go backwards, so double check, but I'm going to be there. I'm going to start exactly at 3:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm trying to teach you how to optimize your resume so you can increase your chances of passing the applicant tracking system. We all need jobs. Bills are not going to stop just because you don't have a job. You need to have a job, as well as I talk about multiple streams of income, because when you go into the Word of God, Ecclesiastes 11:2, do your own research. It says not 7, but 8 multiple streams of income, because you never know what can happen on the land. A lot of times we don't plan. The holidays are coming up. Everybody's planning who's coming over to their home, what they're going to cook. But when it comes down to our life, we don't plan what we're gonna do with our life. So if we lose our job today or tomorrow, or get the pink slip, we don't know what we're going to do. And that's when we get in panic mode. And that's how we become homeless, because we don't plan and prepare. You need to have multiple streams of income. Like I always say, when you're driving a car, you're not hoping to have a flat, but if you have a flat, there's a spare tire to put on your car until you get to your destination. Hopefully you get it fixed as soon as possible. We all have cell phones. We talk on cell phones every single day, all during the day, and the conversation can be good and your battery's getting ready to die out. You go to your purse or whatever you keep your charger and you charge your phone. That's a backup plan. And that's what we need to train our mind to do, because we all train to go to school, graduate from high school, get that high school diploma, go off to college, get that degree, find a job to retire on. That's how I was trained. And these jobs, if they get in their feelings and they don't like you, you don't fit in, they will let you go. I told y'all I got fired 2 times because people didn't like me. The first one is I got a job and I got fired because this girl was asking me about the prayer of Jabez. For those who don't know what the prayer of Jabez, you're praying and asking God to enlarge your territory. And she asked me what I thought about this book. And I said, well, let's wait until our lunch break. She said, no, I want to know now. And I said, it's a good book. I said, probably about 2 days later or 3 days later, the manager of the company never said anything to me, always passed by my cubicle and wouldn't even speak to me. And she called me in the office and they had a box. And when they have a box in the office, that means that they getting ready to let you go. And she let me go because she said that I was talking. People said I was talking. And then, I was working in medical billing. I was printing claims to on paper. And my supervisor told me that before you print, you need to add, to let me know so you won't tie up the computer or tire up the printer so everybody else could print at another printer. So that's why I told her. And she said, when they were getting ready to fire me, my supervisor said that they're tired of me telling them that. And she told me to tell her that when I was getting ready to print. And every time I couldn't go anywhere, I couldn't even go to the bathroom. If I saw in the bathroom, oh, you're doing a good job. People that pat you on the back, they're not patting you on the back for good. And I lost my job. And when I lost my job, she asked me, what is I'm going to do now? You know what my comment said? What I said? You really want to know what I said? I'm going to tell you what I said. God will provide for me according to his riches and glory. I say, you meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. And that's why I say it's very important to plant that seed. 6 or 7 months ago, I was applying for jobs left or right, because you just never know what can happen. I got fired that day. My husband and I, we were trying to get a house, our first house, and everything like that. And people, even in our family, was happy that I lost my job because they didn't want us to get a house. People that ain't never had a house before in their life, they don't want you to get a house. So I had to reach out to the guy. He said, look, Theresa, I already pulled your credit. y'all already got approved. You and your husband already got approved for the job. And I said, look at God. God just showed up at the right time. And I said, 2 hours later, the company that I applied for 6 months prior reached out to me and said, can you come into an interview right now? And I said, yes, I can come into the interview right now. Do you know, I went into the interview and they hired me right on the spot. I was able to start a job on a Monday. Do y'all hear me? I got fired on a Friday. That Monday, I had a job to go to. Ain't God good? Won't he do it? God did it every single time. And it was a friend of mine that was at this particular job. And she said, like this happened 2 weeks after they let me go. Do you know that they laid off everybody at that company? And I'm not saying I'm happy. You gotta be careful who you mess with. If you're messing with people and you fire people for no reason at all, you reap what you sow. So the motto of that story is have a backup plan. Always apply for multiple positions. Even though you already have a job, always apply for multiple positions because you never know. When you go to these jobs, you're not the only one that they got. They have multiple people in these positions. So if they decide they're gonna let you go, they got that person that is lined up and trained to do your job. And you need to be that way in your life. And I'm a witness, and that's why I really push it. You have a job now, apply for multiple positions. Have a backup plan at all means necessary, y'all. I'm telling you from experience. I just told you my story. I'm telling you, have a backup plan. But believe in yourself. God will provide for you. He has a job out there for you with your name on it, but you have to trust the process. You got to take the action. Faith without works is dead. Remember to keep pushing, keep applying. Never ever give up, and don't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. Let the company do it. I am praying for you and I'm praying with you. Go out there today and grab what the Lord has for you today. Many blessings to each and every one of y'all. And thank y'all so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.